So today I'm going to be doing the red smoky eye that I posted on Instagram. I just started out with my brows. I'm using the Dip Brow by Anastasia in Ebony. And then I highlighted under my eyebrows with this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. Thank you so much. There we go. It's a really good under eye highlighter. So pretty much what I'm going to be using in this tutorial is I bought some ColourPop eyeshadows along with some lippy sticks and a couple more ultra matte liquid lipsticks. But I've ordered, this is the part of the K-pop collection. This is Beverly. It's a matte shade. You cannot see it, but there it is. I know it looks like Hello Brown here, but it's like a dark purplish, like burgundy color. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to be using the Take Me to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics along with, I pulled out the wrong one. One second. Along with a couple shades from this Coastal Scents palette that I made myself. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah. So what I'm going to be using first is I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Smooth Canvas. It's a long wearing primer. This one is in the shade Malt. It is pretty much just like a paint pot by MAC, but this is BH Cosmetics version. So yeah. We're only going to be using a little bit just because I'm going to have to use a black pencil, or you'll see when we get there. But this is just for the crease area for it to stay put and stay in place. So let's go. Now that we got that set there, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop eyeshadow in Beverly along with this Bean Graphics. I'm assuming that's what this is. I got this in my Ipsy bag. It is a good like crease brush. As you can see, I've used it before, and yeah. I'm just going to swirl it in the ColourPop eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure you guys know about the textures in ColourPop eyeshadows. They're really like weird, but they're good. So yeah. So I'm going to zoom in just so you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is, now that I have that color on my... Ooh, that looks dark. Now that I have the color on my brush, I'm just going to run it along the crease. Just ever so slightly. It's cool because if you look at it, it looks like a black eye. Just saying. Okay, now that we got it there, we're going to go ahead and pop it into the other side. Just back and forth motions. You're not trying to like hit it straight off the bat for that blend. For that depth. If you need to go back in and get some more eyeshadow, you can. Okay, and now with no extra product on my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it upwards. So I'm just going to take it up a little bit more. Keep in mind that I do have more eye area. So if you have smaller eyelids, if you have smaller eyelids, I wouldn't recommend you taking it all the way up, just because you run it looking a little bit drag. But for my eye shape, I have to take it up a little bit more. I know a couple people on YouTube have bigger eyelids, but most of the people that I watch have really small eyelids, so it's kind of hard to like try some of the stuff that they're doing because it's like completely different, but it works. So just taking that up. Okay, and now that we have that there, I think I'm going to focus a little bit more just on the outer corners. This one looks a little bit dull. You guys, I know a lot of people tell me like doing eyeshadow is hard. It's not really hard. It takes time and it takes practice. Trust me, when I first started doing eyeshadow, it looked like drag makeup, like flat out. Okay, so I'm going to be using this color right here. This is Baked Clay by Coastal Scents. Along with that, I'm going to be using, if I can get it out of the container, I'm going to be using this shade, which is Wild Raisin. These both, I'm just going to mix them together. I'm going to use this brush that I have here. It's like a blending brush. So I just swirl it in the red, swirl it in the, so I swirl it in clay, swirl it in raisin, swirl it in clay, swirl it in raisin, and then I just like tap off. So as you can see, it gives us a little bit more depth in that crease. And I'm going to be using this IT Cosmetics brush, number 105. And I'm just going to blend out. I'm going to be taking this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm just going to go ahead and spread that on my lid. So, just... I'm going to use that and use this little bitty brush just to smear it out some more. This brush is optional, you can use your finger, but I don't really want to use my finger, so I want to make sure I get like directly up in there. Just like that. Actually light, I'm going to use my finger to tap out. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm going to go into the Take Me to Brazil palette. I'm going to take this flat brush, it's got some highlight on it, excuse that. And I'm just going to be dipping into this color and this color. So more of like a pink, a darker pink, and a neon red. I'm just going to go ahead and with all that mixed together, I'm just going to tap it on the lid. The reason I put that black is to act as a base, because these colors would show up a little bit more pigmented than I would want, since this is more of like a goth kind of style. I want to get it as dark as possible, so that way we have a little bit more depth and dimension on the lid rather than it just being a solid canvas. And with this blending brush that I put that eyeshadow, I'm just going to blend in and draw the liner in. So there's going to be no talking within that, you know how that goes. And then I'm going to show you how to smoke out the bottom part of the eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have the lower line smoked, we're going to go ahead and smoke it out some more. But we're actually going to use some of the red that we used on the eye. So you're just going to use this like pink color and this red color, the same brush that we used before. Tap it off, and then you're just going to run that underneath the black. So it should look a little something like that. And again, the same colors, just run it underneath. Alright. So, for this look, I actually just bought a bunch of like Morphe lashes, but I actually want to use wispy lashes. So I have this one that I'm going to use. It's the Ardell Deluxe Pack. They're the wispies in black. They look like this. Pretty fucking pimp. So I'm going to use those. And I'm just going to go ahead and put on some mascara before I do. But I'm going to glue them, put them on, and you'll watch that process while it's happening because, yeah. Eye look a little bit bigger and a little bit longer. With the lashes, it's going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to play around with this just so that way you get the hang of it. But you want to put it, normally you put eyelashes on to the center. And then from there you would stick the corners in. But to elongate it, what you want to do, sorry, it's like still a little wet. What you want to do is you want to put it a little bit, so this is center. You want to put it a little bit off center. And then you want to put the inner corner down directly where it should be. The outer corner, just so your eyelashes, so your eye looks a little bit bigger and wider, you're going to want to lift the tail. So normally eyelashes would go down. But what you're going to do is you're going to lift it a little bit up and set it like that. And then you have bigger, wider eyes. Don't be afraid of getting like lash glue, because once it dries, you can put more eyeshadow over it, or you can set it with, depending on if you have like a wing, you can use eyeliner, or you can just set it with black eyeshadow and you'll be good. So now that we got the eyes done, which was the main focus, we're going to do the face. I'm going to show you actually with this like eye look, you can actually get away with a vampy lip, or you can get away with like a soft, like, it's still a dark lip, but it's a neutral shade. So I'm going to show you both of those, and yeah, let's go. So I'm just saying, you don't have to do this. You can try it. It's really fun. It's really pretty. It's very different. So it's very bold. It's very grunge. It's very this, and that. I don't know why I keep saying it, but it is. So what I'm going to use is, I have this ColourPop lippy stick in Bull Chic. So this is the first lip. It's very suitable in my head. It goes really well with this eye look, just because these eyes are so dark that this lip just goes well. So I'm just going to keep this one as an option for you guys, depending on how you feel. If you don't want to do something very bold or dark, that's why I included a second option. I really like this dark lip though. The only thing is this lipstick does tend to make your teeth look a little bit yellow, so just be careful with that. If that's not something that you like, or you know that you don't want to try that, then it's completely fine, because I got a second option for you. So I'm just going to take this one off and then we'll put the other one on, okay? Yeah. Second option for this is actually going to be something that one of the fellow YouTubers that I watch, that I love, Katie, I will link her channel down below. She was talking about how she found these Jordana Sweet Cream lips. Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Colors, not Sweet Cream Lips. I don't know what I was thinking. But, I started talking about them on Snapchat and I was like, I want to try them. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. So I sent her, actually sent her a Snapchat, because I went to Walgreens and I found them. Like, they just put the display up at my Walgreens. They're $4.99, so $5, but depending on how Walgreens is, I know that they have a sale on Jordana stuff, so just keep an eye out for these. They're really good, and they smell really good. I also Snapchatted her and she Snapchatted me back, and I was like, but yeah, so let me apply this and then you'll see what this is. Also, this is tiramisu, so she actually used this color in the Manny palette video that she did, and I was like, I love it. See you guys in the next video, so subscribe if you're not already, and I love you.